No matter the kind of instrument that you are trading in the forex market, order blocks plays a very huge role when it comes to trading. So order blocks helps you to identify your demand and supply zone very easily. When I put my eyes and all my attention on identifying on order blocks in the forex market, I was now able to take trades from a crucial zones. Order blocks are one of the seven institutional reference points that traders or investors want to joke with. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can literally identify order blocks to help you maximize your profit in the forex market. Order blocks, we have two main types of order blocks. We have the bullish order block and we have the bearish order block. And this order blocks has the role that it plays in the forex market. A bullish order block simply means it's the last bearish candle before an upward or a downward move, whereas a bearish order block is also a last bullish movement before a downward movement. So if you get a buying candle, a last buying candle before a downward movement, that's going to be your bearish order block. And if you have a last selling candle before an upward movement, that's going to be your bullish order block. And a bullish order block is a zone that you can mark as your level of demand, and a bearish order block is a zone that you can mark as a level of supply. So let's find examples in this particular chart. This is gold 15 minutes time frame. As you can see here, when price started to when price start to sell, it sells down, right? Move higher and later give us this particular sell. So when it sells down, it picks a level where we have only a last selling candle before price shooting to an upside. When it happens like that, it will have a last buying candle before price coming to the downside again, and then give us another one to as well. So in this particular one that we are seeing here, this candle that you are seeing here, that is the Joji candle that you are seeing here, that is the last buying candle here that we have here. That's the last one, the last selling candle that we have here as an order block. And this particular order block is our bullish order block. That's the last selling candle before this move to an upside. And the next one is also this particular candle. You can see we have our last selling candle at this level. That's the black candle here. That's the last candle before we have this massive push to the upside. And we have another candles in all time frames or in all instrument. You can literally find this in all instrument. So this particular candle to us for here, that's our last one, our last selling candle before the upward movement, and that is an order block, and this is a bullish order block. This particular candle too that we have here, that's the last one, the last selling candle before we see price moving to an upside, and that's also a bullish order block. We have this particular candle to as well, that is the last selling candle before this price continue to shoot upside, and that is also an order block. So let's see more of this in the chart. More of this, we have this happens in all the time frames. So you can see this particular one too as well. We have this, that is the last one, the last selling candle before an upward movement, and that's an order block. This particular one too is the last selling candle before price moving to an upside, that's an order block. This particular one too, we have the last selling candle before an upward move, that is also an order block. So since we now identify how we can literally identify a bullish order block, let's move forward to see how we can identify a bearish order block on the live market. A bearish order block is also the last buying candle before an upward a downward movement of price. So in this case, you can see this particular candle here, that was the last buying candle before we see this displacement of price to the downside. So hence that is also an order block. This particular candle just beneath it, just beside it like this here too, is also an order block. That is the last buying candle we see here before we see this massive push to the downside. This particular candle to as well, that was the last buying candle before price continue moving to the downside here. We also have another one too here as well. That is also the last buying candle here before price move. this candle too as well is also the last buying candle before price starts to move to the downside. We have this candle too as well. This is also the last one, the last buying candle before price move to the downside, right? So these are the levels, and using these are just to identify the candle that's an order block, but extending this level to your right hand side here like this. So if you extend this particular level, now it give you this zone. So this particular zone is what we call a supplied zone. So this is supply zone. That is, so that means that our bearish order blocks give us a what, a supplied zones. Bearish order block give us a supply zone, whereas a bullish order blocks give us a what, a demand zones, right? So if you check this one or here, this particular one too, you can see here that's a level of supply. This is a level of supply. We have this one too as well. That's also a level of supply. And you can see how price is. Immediately price trade into it, we had a reaction in that. We have a reaction. You can see this one is also a level of what? A level of what? Of demand. Now that's another block, a level of demand. You can see price give us a, what? A reaction in there. You have this one too, a level of demand. That is, you can see how price give us a reaction. We have this. So this happen on daily basis, and this is how you can literally identify your order block. So if you find this video helpful, please hit on the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and also drop your comment in the comment section, and the topics that you want me to make for you, drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'm Akamlo Forex, logging up. Wish you happy trading.